Hey everybody, part 2 of talking about my books. Because I have a backlist that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 stories of a backlist plus 2 that I have unpublished. 23, I think. I did count that right? Oh, doesn't matter. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to talk about 2 of the standalones tonight, because I'm running late tonight. So, 2 of the standalones. The first one, while I got everybody's attention, thank you for that, is The Secrets Between Us. As you can tell, it is not the Hamlet you read in high school. It is a happy ending Hamlet. My best friend at the time's favorite Shakespeare was Hamlet. And I was about to enter either my second or third NaNoWriMo, and I didn't have a clue what I wanted to write about. Not a clue. And I'd had several stories already released. Bookworm was out. Several of the bookworms out. I think most or all of the high school series bookworms were out. Hastings, the first one, was out. Half Moon Manor was out, which is the second part of this video. And Into the Enchanted Forest might have been out or in progress. I don't remember. And I was having a block of what to write next. And somebody recommended Hamlet, retelling Hamlet, because The Consequences of Being Aiden started off as a mashup of Shakespeare's Twelfth Night and elements of Fitzgerald's Great Gatsby combined together, but that's for another video. So I started talking about Hamlet. Started thinking about Hamlet, how to modify Hamlet, how to twist the elements of Hamlet up and put it in a young adult romance. This is not really a rom-com. It's a little bit darker than the rest of my stuff, because anybody that knows Hamlet knows there's death and murder and all this other stuff. And in my Hamlet, there is. The opening chapter begins with my main character learning that his father passed away. And learning that his father suspected in advance that he was going to be murdered. So I played around with character names. I didn't want to name my character Hamlet. I didn't want to name my character Hamilton. Hamlet takes place in Denmark, so I thought Mark Hamilton. I kept Ophelia and the female names the same, but I played with the male names. Because in my head, that time, it made sense. I researched boarding schools. I researched private schools. I did a ton of research. Especially considering some of the themes or some of the elements of this story. After all, you have murder. You have a mother who is so power hungry and money hungry that she is willing to put her son's life at risk so that she can fully inherit her deceased husband's company. She married his business partner not even a month, like the same day as the funeral, I believe, or close to it. It's been a while since I've read it. I wrote this, but I released this back in 2018. It's been a while. This is on my list of stories that I'm going to do for my read lab. It is not the only Shakespeare I have planned for a variation. I'm planning Romeo and Juliet next. I would like to retackle Twelfth Night and do it a little bit differently. Taming the Shrew, As You Like It, all those. I think it'd be fun. But I gotta get through the Jane Austens first. Because I just have to clear up some of my writing schedule. And the Jane Austens are... people like them. But anyway. So, Hamlet is not the Hamlet that you knew. I mean, Hamlet is not... like I said, this one, The Secrets Between Us, is the darkest... can't even say that because the next story I'm going to talk about is pretty, in my head, it's pretty dark too. They both have difficult topics. Secrets Between Us deals with death, possibility of being targeted, all the other stuff, and it's not as... it's a little different than when I've tackled it in other stories, because in Hamlet the grief isn't completely there as much as I did in First Impressions. But there was a scene, see if I can find it. Be right back. Sorry, I couldn't find it. But Secrets Between Us is on my list of read-alouds that I'm going to put over on my YouTube channel. I'm starting off with Into the Enchanted Forest, then I'll switch over to The Secrets Between Us. I'm planning on doing most of the first in series, except for The Bookworm Next Door, because it is in KU, and better safe than sorry sometimes. So that means Into the Enchanted Forest, The Secrets Between Us, Persuaded, maybe First Impressions, depending on how I want to count the first in series, and Half Moon Manor, which is the other half of what I planned on talking about today. But I've rambled a little bit, and well, we'll talk about that one later. I might need to start this video over again. No, I'll let y'all see me in all of my chaotic glory. So, I'm gonna scan to see if I can find it one more time. Found it, and it's right under my nose. 3 days later, Mark stared blankly at the wall, refusing to say much to his new psychiatrist, who kept prodding him to talk about how he felt and thought. He didn't know how he felt or thought. Too much had changed in less than a week, and he still didn't even know how to react anymore. Anger? Sadness? Could he allow this hollow ache in his gut to envelop his entire being and consume his every waking thought and sleeping nightmare? Sometimes he wanted to yell and scream, to throw things against walls. He generally wanted to break things. Other times he only wanted to stare blankly at a wall and allow the darkness of his troubled thoughts to overwhelm him. "We have time," the man insisted. A quick glance at the wall clock told him that there was only 5 minutes left in the appointment. Mark could stand these last 5 minutes. He'd stared at his bedroom wall for longer than that the night before, after he raged about the cameras again. "You can't tune me out forever," the man calmly prodded. "Eventually you're going to want to talk to somebody, and who better than somebody who can help you?" Still, Mark remained silent. What could he tell this man? What could he say to somebody who was hired by his mother? That he felt the loss of his father deeply? That after searching for a few days, he'd finally found the hidden camera in his air vent of all places, and it had taken him less than 3 minutes to disable it before he left for his appointment? He left the camera on the table in the middle of the front living room so that his mother could see it. That's all I'm going to give you. But yeah, Secrets Between Us. Dark. Drugging. Murder. Abuse, basically. Death. Grief. More murder. If it goes in Hamlet, it's probably in there, including the ghost in the form of a journal. So, happy reading.